do? Just flip it and walk with it?
Weighing 270 pounds, from Southwest Detroit, Yukon Braxton.
Okay, fans, welcome again to the Lincoln Park Community Center. This is the Fabulous Point here Saturday, July 17th, 1999. And right now we have two up-and-coming youngsters. Southwest Detroit, my hometown, represented by the big man in black, Yukon Braxton. And he'll be taking on, also from Detroit, Cisco. Cisco, of course, a very talented, high flyer, high risk, high energy guy. Yukon Braxton, much more of a powerful type of wrestling, as a devastating choke slam in his arsenal. A very large individual. The size advantage is quite obvious, but again, the speed and stamina and quickness and endurance on the side of Cisco. So we'll see how this one winds up shaking out. Your referee is Sean Smiley. And, well, we haven't had a signal yet for the bell, as our timekeeper has to cue Sean Smiley. Yukon Braxton didn't wait for a bell, and with Sean Smiley refereeing, we could have been a while. So he went ahead with jump, and look how effectively that maneuver has paid off as he gets a big forearm smash. Now just running roughshod, whipping him into the ropes and following up with his own momentum, taking him out with a vicious clothesline. And Yukon Braxton is inviting some of the fans that have come here tonight to see if they want some of that. No one would oblige. Braxton in control with the whip off the rope. Big heel to the boot. Caught him in the jaw. Cisco in a lot of trouble right off the bat. He has yet to get any type of offensive, and now Yukon Braxton just blatantly choking down Cisco. Showing very little respect for the authority of Mr. Sean Smiley, with the boot planted firmly in the neck. Smiley asking the crowd for support. He will get none. And Braxton is completely in control from the get-go. Cisco has yet to land as much as a blow. Heavy body slam. Off the ropes now with a big leg drop. Very arrogant pin attempt, though. No, he did not roll the leg and only got the 2 count. Cisco is battered, but apparently not beaten. Now Braxton is wasting a lot of time. Whip into the ropes. There's the big duck under. Misses the big elbow. And with a flying leg takeout. A fine move there, getting some aerial maneuver. Cisco trying to get some momentum, but size overcomes. He's whipped into the ropes. There's a big miss, but he picks him up. Turned that around into a form of a Hurricane Rana. A fine maneuver by Cisco. Right there showing his agility and quickness and using it to his fullest advantage.
I'll go in there now.
Cisco now back onto the attack, as Braxton, as I said, came out really charging, but now he's showing to slow down a little bit. Cisco tried to get his weight momentum going, but wasn't enough to curtail the large individual. Now he flips him over on his backside into the far corner, and Braxton now off his feet is what you have to do, of course, when you have a big as this size differential. Braxton now digging in as he is getting the leg twisted mercilessly by Cisco. Cisco now turns him over into a half form of a, what do we call that? Looks like a Boston crab turned over. About a half reverse crab. And Cisco showing to be, despite the size disadvantage, the better wrestler as far as technical skills. And now he's taken the big man and hobbled his leg, if you will. Cisco now tries to whip him in the ropes, but Braxton could barely get the momentum going there. But Cisco telegraphing that move. Oh, only a 2 count there on the roll-up pin attempt. Braxton now with a big boot, comes down with a big forearm, suffering mobility problems. There's a knee lift. And Cisco is down on the mat. Chokehold now being applied. Sean Smiley put in the count up to 4. Of course, there is not a disqualification until the count of 5. And Cisco goes for the ride. I think you could hear the thud here on the floor. Everyone, of course, in the building anxious for tonight's. Fans brought the weapons and getting to see them in use. There's a big whip into the steel ring post. Here in the independent promotions, there is no foam padding. That is a solid metal post. And Cisco took the brunt of that. Now being choked out. Obviously, the outside of the ring apparel being used as he was. Now Braxton, though, is getting a little too involved with the crowd. Cisco is in a lot of trouble right now. Braxton up over the top rope, measuring Cisco, and drives a hammering forearm into the back and another. Braxton now back in control with the whip into the ropes. Flying elbow. Pinfall attempt, only a 2 count. Again, he did not hook a leg. Braxton seems more interested in Sean Smiley's numerous shortcomings than those of his own. Big whip now into the rope by Braxton. Cisco, though, with a surprise. Come up with a leg. Now ducks under the big forearm. Again goes under the big man. This time he tries to hook him. There's a reverse cradle pinfall cover. Only a 2 count. Braxton comes down with a big leg. But again, the speed of Cisco causing troubles for the lumbering Braxton, and now a couple good arm drag takedowns. Cisco went for the whip, but Braxton with a reversal now tries to go upstairs, but that time a little too much power, and down to the mat goes Cisco. He's raising his right hand. I don't know that that's a good sign. I think he's going for that choke slam we talked about earlier. Down goes Cisco.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall of the match, Yukon Braxton.
6 minutes and 55 seconds, according to the timekeeper. The winner by a pinfall, Yukon Braxton.
Weighing 240 pounds, from Huntington Beach, California, Rick Malibu. And his opponent,
Rip Malibu, proclaiming himself the future of wrestling. He asked for this in a challenge, and he's going to get it.
he is accompanied by the First Lady of ICW, Jade. Weighing 255 pounds from Detroit, Michigan, Skull Gans.
NWA of Michigan heavyweight champion Skull Gans, accompanied to the ring by the lovely Jade Jagger. Cameraman, we can go with the manager a little bit on this match. Not a lot, just a little. Well, there, our good friend and host for tonight's festivities, Mr. J.J. Ford, joining me here. Rip Malibu asked for this match.
He may have asked for it in more ways than one. He's up against probably one of the toughest son of a guns we've got in ICW in Skull Gans. And it doesn't hurt having Jade in your corner either.
Oh, it certainly wouldn't hurt at all. Now, you have to give Malibu credit. If you're going to move up the ranks here in the Michigan and on the local independent scene, you have to go after somebody with a name.
You have to go run with the big dogs. You can't play with the puppies. And he's definitely taken on one of the big dogs on the independent scene here in Michigan and in ICW in Skull Gans.
Oh.
Oh, ho! He wants to play Skull's game.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Usually you would think Skull would be the guy to jump someone. Rip, jump the gun and jump the bell and a couple right hands.
He's a good-looking young man. We have not seen him here in ICW before, but definitely he seems to have his stuff together.
Very, very well put together.
And he seems to have an idea what he wants to do. On the other hand, Skull knows what he has to do as well.
Yeah, power for power, this guy, even though he's impressive, you're not going to outpower. Look at the arms on Skull Gans. You're just not going to outpower this guy.
I've been watching Skull Gans work now for almost 3 years, and he has gotten so much better. He's gotten so much bigger.
Wow.
In that time. Sidewalk slam by Skull Gans.
And he held him up there for good measure. That takes the air out of your opponent and then smack down to the hard ring.
It's that air of anticipation, wondering when you're going to fall.
Good reversal there.
Reverse DDT.
Now that was an impressive wrestling maneuver right there.
He's not covering him. That's not impressive. However, he is continuing to take the fight to Skull Gans, which is impressive.
And a big chokehold. Sean Smiley applying the count.
You'll note he still has not learned to get past 3.
No, we were talking about it in the parking lot. He was working on the 3 count. He's got up to 2. Picking up and going for the ride. No, drops him over the rope. What's he going to do here? That's the hard way back in the ring.
Snap
Oh, man.
DDT.
He hit his head hard on the apron.
A snap DDT from Skull Gans.
Wow.
And Rip may learn to regret this.
Boy, oh boy, he took his head smacked hard on the canvas.
Russian leg sweep.
Wow.
Down goes Rip Malibu.
This is an impressive array of power moves by Skull Gans. He is not wearing a man out. He's beating him down.
And now Jade gets the hand in there.
Wow, choking on the rope.
As I was going to say, it's never boring in or out of the ring when you've got the Skull on the inside and Jade on the outside.
Now Skull distracted. I guess he thought Jade was going to hold him up longer than that.
Evidently, that's the only thing I can figure because he was involved with Sean Smiley and got hit from behind.
Guy like Rip Malibu, though, here, California looks, maybe they're a dime a dozen to him. You never know. There's a big forearm up over the top rope, and Gans is a little bit of trouble. Well-placed elbow.
Definitely a little bit of trouble for Skull Gans. Rip Malibu is definitely playing a very smart game here with Skull Gans. Obviously, he has seen tapes. Jade takes away the chair that he was going to smash Skull Gans with. And he ran into Jade, and he's down.
Very impressive there.
Teamwork from Jade, covering for her man Skull. Grabbed the chair right out of the hands of Rip Malibu.
Not just a pretty face and a lot of other stuff. There's a little bit of usefulness. Very impressive.
Now, I'll tell you what, Point, I was talking a little bit before with you about it, but over the last 2 weeks, Skull with his feet on the rope, over the last 2 weeks, I've been on a scouting mission for ICW. I've been touring all over the southeastern part of the United States, down into Kentucky and into the Carolinas, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama. I've been all over. We'll be looking to see some of that talent maybe coming in over the next few months here in ICW.
Very interesting.
Yes. I was sent there by management looking for new talent and scoping out some of the local talent in the independents in those states.
Well, let's face it, if you're wrestling down there and you're looking to get a break, let's go over the list of people that have went straight from ICW into the big time. Like Edge, like Christian,
let's not even get into that. Let's not even get into that because we're always going to be the ones that are going to break new talent. It's going to be the big boys that take it away from us and make them on the national stage.
Someone down there, down south, realizes that people get found here. The respect for the level of talent is here, and the way to build a reputation is right here. And Rip Malibu is doing a fine job of that right now.
He's established his reputation already tonight. He has already gotten himself established. He's going to be a star here in ICW. That's my prediction. I don't care how this match comes out. Whether he wins, whether he loses, he's shown us something tonight. And I think that was his plan all along. I don't care whether he wins or loses. He's made his impression.
Oh, absolutely. That is an excellent point. When you challenge somebody like Skull Gans, you can look like a jabroni real quick. Right now, this guy is giving Skull everything that he can handle, and that's very impressive. So right now, you're right. Win or lose, he's made a statement.
Belly to back suplex, and down Skull Gans goes once again to Rip Malibu. This is going to be real interesting. He wants to make a reputation. He's making a reputation.
Well, and you know there's other people that are watching and noticing this also, too, in the back.
I know the promoters are watching with interest.
Well, I'm talking about the weasels that you would call a manager like Chris the Fly Monroe. Already tried to get into the head of Truth Martini tonight. Anyone that he looks like is coming up, he's right there.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to sit down with Rip Malibu tonight after the show and give him the facts of life here in ICW. And the one fact of life is you cannot trust the Fly. Period. End of the story. You can't do it.
Well, if he sees something he can find useful, he's going to be like a fly and just be a pest and stick to it.
And Jade is not helping Skull much at all. She's distracting the referee while he's getting beaten up.
Yeah, I don't understand right now the purpose of her being up on the apron. Whip into the ropes. Double clothesline, but Rip carried the momentum.
And fell on top of him.
What's going on?
Why isn't he counting?
Somebody's shoulder's on the mat. Don't understand what happened there.
We have Sean Smiley
Rip
again.
Malibu doesn't understand what happened there.
Well, we have Sean Smiley as the referee.
Whipping the rope. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, what a reversal.
Oh, my Lord, did you see that? He went and slammed him face first switched it around and slammed him face first on the canvas. What a move from Rip Malibu.
Skull Gans had the knee into the gut, turned the momentum around, looked like a big power move, and Malibu reversed it.
And now a stunner.
He got a lot of that. Jade is definitely coming in now to distract the referee to save Skull Gans from a 3 count.
Yeah, this is when it pays off. I mean,
wow. Malibu has got Skull Gans beat right now.
Except that Jade is distracting Sean Smiley, which is not hard.
J.J. Ford, you didn't think you would see that. I don't care what happens from here. Now Rip Malibu,
you're in deep trouble. You pissed off Mr. Malibu.
Oh, what was
what
that?
What did he hit him with?
He threw some kind of powder into the eyes of Rip Malibu.
Power bomb. There's an echo in here.
Skull going for the pinfall.
3 count. It took Jade to do that. You go ahead. I got to announce.
7:44.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the fall in the match, Skull Gans. And their opponents.
Nation here. First of all, from Little Italy, the Scarboni brothers, and very interesting. Wait a minute. Loverboy Steve and Jimmy V want the microphone.
Lincoln Park, I just want to say it straight to the back here, right?
None of these pieces of trailer park trash care what you have to say, Jimmy V. They're here to see the Loverboy tonight. Get on your feet, you piece of trash. You shut your mouth. I can tell when I'm ready. Now, you better watch it. Now, I know all you women out there are loving it tonight because you finally get to see a real man in Lincoln Park, baby. And all you men out there, that fat boy in that red and black, you're jealous because your old lady. You're jealous because your old lady can go home fantasizing about me and that fat boy. And one more thing, the next person that calls me Urkel, I'm not going to leave the park.
Well, Loverboy.
Steve does not want to be called Urkel. So he is asking you, please, don't call him that. That's Urkel. U-R-K-E-L. Don't call him that.
My right fielder on my softball team. Yeah, right. He's a ball player. Like 30 people come up to see him every week in the game.
Well, Loverboy Steve and Jimmy V. I don't understand how this is going to work as a team. They're having trouble communicating now. Jimmy V wanted to thank the fans. Loverboy Steve didn't want Jimmy V to even talk to the fans.
I'd like to know who was responsible for putting this team together. I mean, this is a joke. These two are not going to be compatible, period.
Then you got the Scarboni brothers, who I'm very interested to see. Handsome Johnny Bradford, your favorite, of course, always
My barber, yes.
always trying to bring tag teams into the fold. This is his newest find.
He's had a lot of success with his tag teams
He
in the
certainly
past.
has. This is a big feather in the Scarboni brothers' cap. So now which, do you know the names of the Scarboni brothers?
No, I do not.
No, I do not. Okay. Well, Urkel Loverboy Steve deciding to
Don't
freak-
call him Urkel.
Right.
U-R-K-E-L, Urkel. Don't say that. I'll tell him you said that. I'm going to point at you.
Okay. Well, the tape won't lie. And if I know him, knowing he's on the tape, he may buy 10 copies just to see himself.
10? He'll never get a gold copy for that. He'll have them boxed up and put in his car.
Well, Scarboni brothers seem to have a little bit more serious attitude about the matters going on than an easily distracted Loverboy. Although there's a
Nice arm drag.
nice arm drag, he got in there quick.
Quick toss. He does know his moves. Body slam up and over.
Wow, now that's impressive for a guy as little as him, picking up that weight and throwing it around, no problem.
And Jimmy V, well, we all know Jimmy V. Jimmy V is without a doubt probably for pound, one of the greatest athletes in Michigan, period.
Look at this.
But look, a little bit of serious teamwork from Jimmy V and
I'm
Loverboy
impressed.
Steve.
As they teamed up.
Double drop kick.
Well timed. Excellently done. Well,
And he doesn't want to celebrate. He wants to show off.
Jimmy V wanting to acknowledge the success, and Loverboy Steve says it's all him. He's refused. Oh, look at this. He won't even shake hands.
He continues dissing his partner, and I think that's not a very smart thing to do.
I've seen enough of Jimmy V where this is not going to last a long time. Neither's Johnny Bradford if he stays on the apron.
Well, Johnny Bradford is one of the few people in ICW who is probably the closest in height to Jimmy V, but nowhere near him in talent. But as a manager, you can't fault the man. He has put together a great many tag teams and champions over the years.
Yeah. No short list of accomplishments when you talk about Johnny Bradford.
Was that a pun? Was that a pun at the vertically challenged? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I just had a very, very bad pun thrown in my ear, and I'm glad I'm not going to report it.
We're not going to share that one. Jimmy
But
V. Although right now the team of Jimmy V and Loverboy Steve have been pretty much in control throughout. Whether or not
Absolutely.
they've been working together as a two.
They're not always working together, but when they are, it is clicking.
Scarboni brothers look like they're just doing a good job of getting thrown around.
You want my opinion? That's because Jimmy V is used to being a good tag team wrestler. He knows when to tag.
Now they're okay. That's
Smart move.
Was
Getting
that
him
a
in the
play
corner.
on words? Knowing when to tag. Jimmy V didn't know he had tagged. Loverboy Steve tagged Jimmy V over his shoulder. Jimmy V didn't acknowledge the
It
tag,
is
but the
a
referee did.
it's
It
a
was
legal
tag.
It was the right time to make the tag, so I've got to give that to Loverboy Steve.
you're-
Maybe Jimmy V didn't realize where he was, but it was the proper time to tag and the right position to do so. Now we're going to get a look at the other Scarboni brother, the bigger of the two.
The bigger of the two. Right now, the Scarboni brothers seem not to be getting along real well with Handsome Johnny.
The funny thing is that, and most fans probably don't even know this, but there's one man who has been in ICW who has been waiting for Loverboy Steve to show his face, and you aren't going to believe this. It's Mr. Meaner. Mr. Meaner wants to get his hands on a Loverboy, or Steve.
Right.
I didn't say Urkel.
Well, wow.
Ow! Long way up and a long way down.
That's gotta hurt.
Short flight, bad landing.
I don't know. No matter what you want to call the man right now, looking kind of like a rag doll with hearts. Being whipped into the rope. A lot of momentum there as the bigger of the two Scarboni brothers.
Looks sort of like a Beanie Steve, doesn't it? It's the Thai Beanie Steve. Now we're going to start seeing the tag team workings of the Scarboni brothers. See if they can work on their tag team acumen. Has Johnny Bradford given them anything?
Oh, that's a big elbow there.
That was a nice axe handle putting that man down. 1, 2. Only a 2
Sean
count.
Smiley slow on getting down for the count.
And nothing new there.
Scoop and a slam.
Loverboy Steve needs that tag now. He needs Jimmy V.
Measured that big right hand.
Another 2 count.
Only a 2 count.
Jimmy V starts to come in and cut off by Sean Smiley.
Scarboni's
Meanwhile,
now
the Scarbonis are
using
working
leverage.
over Loverboy Steve.
Using that double team effort. Good time. Johnny Bradford is nodding in agreement. He's very happy with the events right now.
Sean Smiley putting Jimmy V back out of the ring, and Jimmy V comes back into the ring to help his partner and is not helping his partner.
No, and now look at this double team effort. A camel clutch at one end and
a
Boston Crab reversal.
combination. Boston, half a Boston Crab and a
Also an illegal switch without a tag. Sean Smiley.
Well, if you're going to get it over on anybody, it's going to be Sean Smiley.
Unbelievable. Thank goodness Huck's here tonight.
Well, you know, all things considered, it could be worse. I'm still telling you, you know, when it comes down to the chips being on the table, I would not want Sean Smiley in there if all the marbles were on the line. And I'm telling you, I'm still available. ICW has not picked me up on my offer to put on the striped shirt.
Well, okay, I'd like to remind Malcolm of that, then. That's a good idea. Yeah, well, geez, here I thought I would need momentum trying to push it to the ring, JJ. That's good.
No, I mean, I know what has to be done.
Ooh,
I
that's a
see
big
what
move.
has to be done. And there's only, I mean, how can you have somebody like Sean Smiley, a 2 count once again from Sean Smiley, which is his favorite number.
Scarboni brothers getting very frustrated.
Loverboy Steve is putting up a good defensive effort, but he's on his back most of the time now.
Loverboy Steve was so anxious to get in and make that quick tag, and now he's being hung to dry. Jimmy V has been reduced to nothing more than someone in the insanity zone here at the Lincoln Park Community Center.
Loverboy Steve, I think, like Rip Malibu, wanted to make an impression. And he couldn't make an impression from the outside, and he needed to get in as fast as possible. The problem is he's making an impression on our canvas.
Scarboni's now with another attempted pinfall cover, only a 2 count. Jimmy V trying to get some encouragement, but the crowd doesn't seem to want to get behind, Loverboy Steve. Oh, big boot to the head, though. That was a telegraph move by the Scarboni.
And another one to the gut. And he's finally, I thought he was heading over to make the tag.
So did Jimmy V.
There he goes. No,
Well,
he's not. Foolish move there from
Getting ready for the
Loverboy
bucking
Steve.
Bronco. Oh.
Riding the Bronco.
Boy, that takes a lot out of him up in the upper body, and Loverboy Steve is very proud of himself.
But he needs
Jimmy
to
V.
get out of the ring. He's taking too much abuse.
Oh, now a kick to the midsection.
And he took his eyes off his opponent. Rookie mistake. Now he can't tag.
He's getting powered back into the opposing corner. That's not where he needs to be.
And now the tag.
And probably a double team for good measure. Jimmy V coming in, and
Once again, cut
three
off
of
by
them.
Sean Smiley.
Johnny Bradford has a handful of something down there. Looks like he's got the tights of Loverboy Steve. Let's hope it's the tights. Picks him up.
In a bear hug. This will drain you real quick, especially if you're already tired. He needs to get out and get a break. He's not wrestling smart, that's a fact.
One more, and this could be it. Nope. Steve trying to fight back. Bites the head of the Scarboni brother. Falls down, the tag is made, and now here comes Jimmy V. And Lee is a house of fire right now. Big right hands. Drop kick takes the big man off his feet.
And a big body
Scoop
slam.
and a slam.
Once again, pound for pound, probably the greatest athlete we have in the Michigan Independents, Jimmy V.
Now look at this. Jimmy V's getting some serious height.
Or as they call him in Rome, Jimmy 5. Oh, 360 splash.
Wait a minute. Loverboy Steve.
He says he wants to pin him.
Loverboy Steve is demanded to come into the ring, even though Jimmy V has won the
Jimmy V
Scarbonis.
is the legal man.
And he had him beat with the 360. Now the Scarbonis are pulling a switch.
Now, how can you miss one Scarboni for the other? One's skinny, one's fat. What is this?
And now
I see.
neither
I
man
see how
is
it
the
works,
legal
Sean.
man. Look at this. He's going to lay there and take the credit for the pin.
Sean Smiley doesn't have his glasses on. That's the reason they were able to get away with that switch.
Doesn't matter. No. Our timekeeper has added that does not make a difference. Big tag.
Good point.
Now the Scarbonis have regained control of the match.
And they're going to...
Oh,
Oh, my God.
a double sidewalk slam, and that's
With a neck breaker.
11 minutes. Loverboy Steve trying to do too much, and it's cost his team the victory. The Scarboni brothers picked up the victory.
11 minutes. Your winners, the Scarponi brothers.
And now Loverboy Steve and Jimmy V are having a disagreement in the ring. So we knew this team wasn't going to work out. Now, wait a minute. What is this? Who are these two guys? I have no idea what this is, but this is devastating. We're still rolling? We're still rolling. Oh, my goodness. I have no idea who these two guys with the masks are, but these guys are a couple 280, 290, and they're just tearing up Loverboy Steve's, but the Scarbonis are oblivious. They're walking out with Johnny Bradford, and these two thugs in masks have come in and are just pounding Jimmy V. Loverboy Steve, now the referee Sean Smiley's making an exit. Who are these guys? They want the Scarbonis. The Scarbonis are going to waste it. I have no idea who these guys are. No idea. Who are these guys? Look out, they're going after the Scarboni brothers. Well, now we got them fighting all the way back. And then Loverboy Steve has attacked Jimmy V back inside the ring. Now we got cameraman back to the ring. But these two masked thugs went after the Scarboni brothers. Now Jimmy V and Loverboy Steve are starting an impromptu battle. This is really going crazy. Big hands, right hand, Jimmy V. Sean Smiley is ringing for the bell, as obviously you can hear, but right now it's just gone out of control. Fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a brief intermission at this time. From Taylor, Michigan.
Oh, the Arabian Nights taking a seat right now.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the first man to get the candlestick down off the pole can use it in any manner he sees fit in the course of the match.
Wow, this one's underway. Levi Blue with a whip into the ropes. Now a reversal by Rob. Rob picks him up, but Levi with a reversal and takes down the big man. Great agility show now up over the top rope. I don't expect this to be a classic wrestling match in any sense of the word. This is going to be a brawl, and already the Arabian Knight is getting involved outside the ring. The evil manager is choking down Roughhouse Rob. He come over here, he was yelling, he threw something at the timekeeper, the man's out of control. Using the tie for his turban like a whip on Roughhouse Rob. Boy, this guy is not playing with a full deck. And then Levi coming through the ropes with the scissor kick.
Levi Blue just got out of a hospital in Louisville, Kentucky about 6 days ago. He's had extreme damage to the cornea on his left eye, and that was from a fireball thrown by his manager, the Arabian Knight. This is all that was leading up to this match at the last show. That pole stands 6 foot over the ring. I don't know if Levi Blue can get up high enough to even get hold of that.
Yeah, Levi's 5'10" on a good day, but he's a solid individual. Big clothesline outside the ring and a lot of force. How much of a disadvantage is it to be going in, as they said, with only one operating eye?
Well, obviously your depth perception is going to be completely gone. Everything was going to be flat. You will not have the distance when you got to make sure you're up close when you throw a punch because you might miss.
Reversal there. Rob takes Levi into the...
And Levi takes it in his good eye.
Roughhouse Rob has been split open, JJ. Is that blood? Yeah, it is. He got whacked into that ring post, and he is cut from the head. He's going after the Arabian Knight right now.
I have known Roughhouse Rob now going on 7 years. And I remember before he got involved in the business, and he's been working on this for several years. He's a big man. He definitely has the heart to do this. Now working over Levi Blue on the outside.
Definitely looks more like a bar-type brawler than a wrestler. At least that's the appearance I get.
But as you said, he's already busted open early in this match, partially as a result of the...
Big vertical suplex there, though. Boy, he's got a lot of height. He gets him up there.
You talk about a big vertical suplex, this is a man who can deliver it. Levi Blue cannot see out of the one eye. He's lost his eye patch. Actually, he can see some out of the eye. I was talking to him backstage. He has probably about 15% of his vision in there. He can see lights, he can see shapes. But the lights are bothering his eye, and that's the reason why he has to have that.
Arabian Knight getting involved now as Roughhouse Rob tried to go up to the top. Rob now with the big left hand cock.
Oh, and Levi Blue did the job for him.
And the Arabian Knight goes flying outside the ring, and now Levi Blue has been split open. Both opponents are bleeding. Big body slam.
Muscles him up for the body slam.
Yeah, Levi, that patch didn't last too long, did it? Hope it ain't the same to be said for his eye. I mean, this is dangerous. I know Sabu got a detached retina being hit with a kendo stick. Anything near the eye, and he could be done. He'll never see again. Well, no one home there as he went for the big elbow drop. Levi getting out of the way.
Could not slow his momentum.
Yeah, once the big guy commits to a move, that's it. Here's no turning back. There's a clothesline, takes a lot out of both competitors. Sean Smiley puts in the count for both. Neither man is stirring right now. Rob starts up. He is the first up. One knee now up on both feet. Arabian Knight having quite a problem with the crowd, and Levi Blue takes the low route. Now picks him up and drops him on his face.
Drops him with a sort of a combination of the stunner, bad attitude.
Sean Smiley is pointing at the kendo stick. Levi Blue was going for the pinfall. Now Levi's going to make the climb.
We'll see how high he can reach.
Well, he's almost there.
Well, he's going to have to really stretch
Oh,
to get
look
hold
out.
of that.
Rob catches him. This is a power bomb from way up high.
And now Roughhouse Rob says, I'm going up. He says, that shouldn't be a problem for me to get this thing.
Well, now the Arabian Knight is getting involved. Rob fighting off the manager. He's up there now to the top
He's
rope.
got it. He's
Oh, wait
got
a
it.
minute.
He's got that kendo stick. Wait a minute, Levi Blue's got a kendo stick. Where did that come from?
Oh, wait a minute. Arabian Knight has distracted him. Oh. .559. Levi Blue, the winner, as he ambushed Roughhouse Rob. Rob got the legal kendo stick, but Levi had one hidden and took it off the top of his head.
The winner, Levi Blue.
Well, the Arabian Knight obviously planned ahead, and it worked out for the best. Coming up now, our main event.
Listen here, buddy. This was a kendo stick match. First person to get the damn stick wins. Hey, where did the other stick come from?
He has no idea. We're on live with this. You're going to be able to control this match. I know you're a veteran, but do you see this shit? Do you see what this stuff this people bought?
What do you think? Would I be getting up there if I couldn't control it? You
Okay.
see what I do on a weekly basis now, right? This don't mean anything to me. Just don't hit me with it. That's all I got.
Here he comes, fans. The dangerous one. The former Midwest heavyweight champion. The objects are starting to fly into the ring. Unbelievable. Fans are lined up to the back of the building. Look at the DBA, as determined as you could imagine. I don't know what could go through your mind before a match like this. He's got a hockey stick now. This match can go anywhere in the building. Here he is being led.
By his manager, Chris the Fly Monroe. He is
Here comes Mr. Insanity.
Mr. Insanity.
He's ready. Chris the Fly is looking at the objects.
Once again,
Nice form.
we're asking you to clear the ringside and aisle areas.
Get in. The fans are being asked to stand back. Crowd control will definitely be an issue.
Safety, please.
It's going to be tough keeping this crowd under control. That's going to be the number one problem that we encounter for this. And it's underway already. Right down on top of them. The DBA pounding them. They got a lamp here. You see all the garbage that's going to get used. He picks up a cassette. Crowd.
It looks sort of like a junkyard here, or at least a yard sale.
Well, we're going to have to follow this one, JJ.
I think so.
Crowd control is going to be tough on the mic. Here they come back to the ring. Boy, Mr. Insanity taking out a lot of chairs.
All right, we've had to come up to ringside. We're standing here at ringside doing play-by-play on this right now.
Mr. Insanity is doing all the punishment, now digging in with a chokehold. Mr. Insanity shouting into the camera. He likes what's going on. Chris the Fly looks content. Wow, right in the head with that. Oh, in the back.
That was a mailbox to the brain.
My goodness. You got
A rusty trash can lid.
You got mail.
Oh, this looks vicious.
That's got spikes in it, JJ.
It's got nails sticking out of it.
The Fly Swatter, aptly named. Chris is begging for mercy. Winding up. Oh, a distraction by the Fly. He had to save him there. Oh, wow.
Oh, near miss on that one. That would have tore him up.
Oh, right in the, unbelievable. The camera's right
He's got
there.
nails stuck in his, I'm not even going there.
Oh, man.
Now the boombox comes into play.
What the hell? Oh, my God. Chris the Fly is trying to cure an injury that I don't think he wants to look at. This Mr. Insanity.
Mr. Insanity is crazy to get into this kind of a match with the DBA.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that stick made a big clump.
Stand back.
And there we go. That's familiar.
Now, the Wayne County Road Commission's been looking for that sign all week.
Oh, there's a watermelon over the DBA's head. Well, I guess it's a picnic today, JJ.
Yeah.
Oh, and spitting watermelon onto the fans.
That's pretty crazy.
That is a little questionable. Crowd seems to approve, Mr. Ford.
Absolutely. This is ICW. This is insane wrestling.
Oh,
And more
watch
of
it.
the watermelon across the head. I don't know if you should take that as an insult or an invitation to dessert.
Wow.
Ew, it's all sticky out here.
Oh, he's got his head split open. He's using a spike.
That's a rusty railroad spike. I took a
Oh,
good
my
look
goodness.
at that earlier.
We got to get, I don't know if you're going to get the crowd back. It's going to be hard to do.
I paid $15. I want to see the work.
You heard that. Wow. Well, people don't like seeing the water over the road sign, and there they don't have to. Now security will try to keep this one in order. Oh, the DBA is split open. He is hurt real bad right in front of our camera there. Looking to get a close-up of the blood pouring out of the DBA's head. He's right next to Mr. Insanity is, well, he was showboating for our
Oh my, Mr. Insanity got tossed off the top turnbuckle. Down to the floor, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he found the camera, didn't he?
You gotta watch every move because he's going to get you from behind. Here he comes.
Well, DBA coming right now. Look at the blood on the DBA. A metal chair shot across the top of the head of Mr. Insanity. DBA's having trouble even seeing with the blood in his eyes. Damn it.
Oh, he's cut really bad right now.
Cut up really good. I think
That
he's
blood
looking for
is-
some way to give him it back.
Oh, he takes a trash can on top of the head, and look out.
I hope that they've had their tetanus shots. I hope they've had their tetanus shots. A lot of these items are rusty.
Wow.
Baseball
Oh.
to the groin. And now he got a bloody trash can in the ring across the top of the head. This is hardcore
This
wrestling.
is hardcore right here.
Mr. Insanity is busted open.
Ball. Oh, drop. He dropped his head on a bowling ball.
Oh, a fan rolled the ball back into the ring, hit Mr. Insanity in the head.
Wow.
The exercise bicycle is in the ring. What are they going to do with that?
Look at his head. Oh, Mr. Insanity is split. You on the cleanup crew tonight?
No, thank
Oh,
you.
no, sir.
They're going to have to pay them extra. That's all I know.
Wow. Oh, listen to that. DBA. Wow.
Touch the weapons. Do not throw anything more into the ring.
Right now,
We're looking at one messy
look
match.
out. Coming right at us.
Look out, he's coming our way. Into the pole. Into the pole goes Mr. Insanity.
We're going to pick up our
Blood
cameraman. Yeah.
We are up to our ankles in blood and watermelon here in Lincoln Park, ladies and gentlemen.
Now they're getting up into the crowd.
Now, once again, the stands have become involved.
Chris is taking auditions here as who's going to be the lucky fan to get involved. Now they're going down. A.T. Huck showing his agility. Gets up over the hockey boards, and now they're going out of our sight right now. We're going to try to follow this one. It's up into the stands.
He was pointing into the crowd. He was pointing into the crowd at Mr. Meaner, who was watching the show from the top of the bleachers.
Wait a minute.
Two bloody men are going at it at the top of the bleachers here in Lincoln Park. Here he comes, Mr. Insanity, who is living up to his name tonight, and the dangerous one living up to his name tonight.
Well, you know, that's asking a lot coming into this promotion, taking that name, but he's living up to it. This is insanity.
This is bloody crazy.
Look out. Coming up to the rail, right in front of our camera, right into that steel
Now,
post.
getting a close-up look of this man. It is a mask of blood on
Look
his
at
face.
the blood on him. A great job by our cameraman getting... Eee.
I can't hardly bear to watch this,
Our cameraman's getting quite a workout.
but I can handle it.
You hear the DBA?
I heard that point.
Yeah, I think I know.
We're talking homicide here in the wrestling ring.
And the two combatants hook up now on the outside as we head into where we started. JD, that's our seats.
They're at our broadcasting
Oh,
table
God.
now.
Look out. Right here, right on top of it. Loud enough for you? Unbelievable. Chris the Fly Monroe is trying to fan. Right there, you heard that, fans, right in front of us. I had the
I
mic.
swear I lost you. I lost you
I
there.
had the mic on the table, JJ. That was a crunching sound.
Definitely.
Oh, this is ugly.
This is ugly. We got blood everywhere. Blood and watermelon.
Huck it.
Wrong. Those are the good ones. Those are the real ones.
Oh, those are the real.
No, that's a real speaker. No,
wait a
no.
minute.
That belongs to the DJ. No.
Well, the sound system got spared. But now, Mr. Insanity mounting a bit of a comeback. And a very relieved DJ, camera crew,
Back to the ring we go. Mr. Insanity back in the ring. DBA, he's got a chair. I don't know what he's got in mind now.
Wow.
Another slam of the chair to the top of the head. DBA is in deep, deep trouble.
Both of these guys are a bloody mess. This is getting
We
real.
have to remember we have some really sick fans here in ICW. They brought the weapons for this match.
We could have some injuries.
Body slam on top of the chair in the center of the ring.
Look out.
Mr. Insanity going up top.
Could have some.
What you guys gonna do with that CD player?
From the top rope. Nobody home.
Nobody home, and he lands flat on his back. That's gotta hurt.
Look at this head. Get a close-up on how this is. The man is a...
Throws a wooden chair into the ring.
You can't get much closer than this. Sets him up now for a nice little break. A.T. Huck is directing traffic. That's about all you can ask at this point. Chris watching DBA. Oh, man. Unbelievable.
This is one wild match. Boy, I have not seen anything this crazy in ICW in a long, long time.
The fans are just beside themselves here at ringside. It's gotten to a point now where they're more amazed. They can't believe what they're watching.
This is definitely a 4-star ICW match. We've seen some really hardcore matches, and this one ranks among the best. Mr. Insanity, he's got a box of glass now.
Oh, this is not good. Takes him up. Wait a minute. He's not
What's
going
he
to put
gonna
his
do?
head into the glass. Oh, my God. The glass is in his rear.
Only two.
Oh, my God.
The fans called it right there. You heard it.
I'm shocked right now, JJ.
You're at a loss for words.
I'm amazed.
I got past that a long time ago.
This is crazy.
Here we go outside the ring again.
Right down at our feet. We're right with our cameraman.
This mess is going outside.
We're going out the building.
Well, we better hurry or we're not going to be able to see what's going on.
ICW main events and Elvis. They both leave the building a lot, JJ. They're going into the back of the truck. They're in the back of the truck right now, JJ.
They're in the back of the truck that hauls the ring.
The camera's right up here. Krista flies on the apron. A.T. Huck is up here. Look at that. Oh, man.
Flat in the back of the flatbed truck.
A body slam.
He's attempting to crawl into the ring himself. It's sort of a little ring out here outside.
Huck is now up into the truck. Oh, a DDT onto the chair on the bed of the truck. He went for the pinfall, but a kick out.
One count.
A.T. Huck right on top of this one.
This is the truck they bring the ring in to Lincoln Park with. Here we go. A
Big
shot
right
to the
hand.
head.
Another big right hand.
A.T. Huck is getting the heck out of Dodge, and I don't blame him.
Wow.
Let these two crazy men go at it in the back of this truck by themselves.
He's going off the top of the truck.
Climbing up the top like a top turnbuckle.
And he landed on him with a thud. Came down on top of the back of his head.
We're out on the grass now here at the Lincoln Park Community Center out in the field.
Wonder what the neighbors think, JJ.
I have no idea what the neighbors are thinking about right now.
What-
We've got people
Property
driving by
values?
that are stopping to watch the action.
Yeah, we got people
We
pulling
got
up.
a big
Listen to Only a 2 count.
only Only a 2 count outdoors on the grass here in Lincoln Park.
Fucking great, man.
He got a chair held up, but he throws the right hand instead.
A right to the top of the head.
Jesus, I make it here.
The match continues on.
So does
We're
the
now
mark.
heading towards the main parking lot.
Boy, there's a lot of cars out there.
I hope I parked far enough away, Boyne.
My goodness. Where are you going to? See if we
This is
found the
nutsy
side
cuckoo.
exit.
Where are they going? It looks like they're heading into the concession stand.
Okay, I got you, Dad. Got me through, I can't see shit.
Hold on.
Got me through, I can't see shit.
You got that is the DBA fan. You can hear he's been blinded by the injuries.
I'm blind, I can't see shit. Blood is my...
DBA, as he just goes by us, he cannot see anything. He's now emerged back in the building. Uh-oh, Insanity's looking the wrong way. Look out. He's looking from this.
Insanity is in the ring waiting on DBA. DBA is coming in from the opposite side.
We had the microphone on DBA out there. He can't see a thing. I don't know how he got back in the ring, but look out. Oh. Wait a minute. What is Chris the Fly Monroe doing? He ain't waving a runner in from third.
I don't think so. Chris the Fly must have some kind of backup plan. He always does.
Wait a minute. He's got a whip now. Looks like it's oh, he hit him with a bat. I think they called it.
Tini is in there.
I think they're just trying to break this up. I think it's gone too far.
Has the referee tried to stop the match? Is that it?
Chris, what are they doing?
Just watch and see what happened to the DBA now. Look at the blood running down his face. That's my brother, and I love him, and I love to see red.
Look, that's Chris the Fly Monroe.
The combatants being separated in the ring.
I don't know what's going on. You might have to grab the mic, JJ, find out what happened. Huck, what's the call?
The referee says it's not over. He did not stop this contest, and it must go until there's a winner.
Well, let's see what's going on.
Let's follow it to the back.
I don't know how we're gonna
I'm getting a workout here, Boyne. How about yourself?
I don't know how we're gonna keep this crowd out of the back. You know they can't get back here.
Fans are not allowed in the backstage area. I don't know what we're going to do here.
I hope our cameraman's still getting through.
Here we go. He's bringing it back.
They're trying to stop this.
Referee says it's still on. Roughhouse Rob thought he was being called in to break it up, and it's not over with.
We've got wrestlers coming from the dressing room, extra security people.
We got fans rushing the dressing rooms. This is nuts. Mr. Insanity's back in the ring now with A.T. Huck and the DBA.
This thing is still going on.
Only a 2 count, only a 2 count.
Let the announcers get in here for Christ's sake.
Got some fat ass blast right here.
Look out. Up to the top rope.
He's going up to the top. He's got hold of that pole for balance. He needs the pole to balance. What's he going to do? A moonsault onto nothing at all. Broken glass in the ring.
Did you hear the sound of that stuff when the ring went? Oh my goodness.
Now the boombox is coming back into play again.
Now a bear hug. Oh, DDT.
First into the boombox.
There's the roll up in the pin cover.
The winner, DBA, wins the match. If anybody can be considered a winner in this match.
This is carnage. Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, the match.
Mr. Insanity is clearly upset. Wait a minute. He's going back after the DBA. This match is over. Come on. This match is over.
The match is officially over. DBA was declared the winner.
You shut your mouth. You seen who won this damn thing? You know it was me. I kicked out for the damn free count.
Well, Mr. Insanity
says he kicked out. Looked to me like three seconds his shoulders were on the mat.
Let's see what's back here at the ring. What a matchup this has been.
I think that the DBA has just staked his claim as Hardcore Wrestler of the Year.
What a match. The barbed wire.
Can you pan the ring? Take a look at the mess we have in this ring. Look at the stuff on the floor here of the ring. Look at the litter. Look at the garbage.
All used in this matchup.
Every bit of it was used in this match.
Wow. And they have
I'm astonished.
Unbelievable, J.J. Ford.
DBA has lost a lot of blood.
Yeah.
He's weak, he's tired, but he did get the 1, 2, 3, despite what Mr. Insanity thinks.
Unbelievable. What a great main event. A tremendous show. And the DBA is trying to work his way through the crowd.
July the 31st. We will be right back here. Get your tickets.
Nah. It ain't over with yet. On July 31st, I want to kick his ass some more. ICW, I want you to bring a fucking steel cage up in here. And if that don't work, I want 4 corners of pain. I want light bulbs, mouse traps, thumbtacks, barbed wire, whatever the hell ICW got. I want to kick his ass, and I want my Midwest title back.
Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a wild night. There's blood in the ring along with watermelon, and I just can't believe it.
Hardest job other than, I think, being a wrestler in ICW is being in the cleanup crew. That's unbelievable. What a mess. What a matchup, though. The crowd outdid themselves with what they brought to the table, and it got used, and it got ugly.
It got ugly, it got nasty, it got bloody. Now let's take a look at some of the other things that happened tonight. We had the debut of Rip Malibu, and he kicked some royal booty, and I think he made a hell of an impression, even though he lost his match to Skull Gans.
And interesting to see Handsome Johnny Bradford's newest entry into the Tag Team Wars, the Scarboni Brothers, with a big victory tonight.
And then the mystery tag team that attacked them after the match.
Yeah, we have no idea who that was or what their motive was, and I wonder what will happen. Maybe on the 31st we'll get some more information. Levi Blue pulled a fast one on Roughhouse Rob. I don't think it's done between them two.
A second kendo stick in the match, and that one was given over to Levi Blue. Roughhouse Rob's not happy with that decision either.
And fans, the main event spoke for itself. So from the Lincoln Park Community Center, this has been the Fabulous Point.
And J.J. Ford.
Thanks. We appreciate you coming out to the arena and picking up these. Okay.
I told y'all, my night, I fucking kicked his ass the only way the DBA know how. And July 31st, I want a steel cage around that ring so that fucking bastard can't go nowhere but inside that cage. I'm the king of hardcore around here, and I proved it tonight. And on the 31st, Insanity, Pondo, it don't matter to me who I get, because I'm going to tell you one thing and one thing only. I'm going to prove to that son of a bitch and everybody in this building that I am what I say I am. And I say I'm dangerous.
There you have it. A very upset DBA.